this up. There it is. Alright. We are ready to go. Oh yeah, I was on the investigation. Somebody done took my girl Ogre. Lord. The audacity of some of these kids. Alright, oh fuck. I'm already fucking up. Alright. Right off the bat, I already noticed something. This looks like some kind of rapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... Well, make sure our voice is right. Alright. Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her cool down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Poor girl, she's just going through it all right now. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Alright. The polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the truth bullets. Alright. Shattered glass! There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting in. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? So they must have originally been a bottle. Alright. Huh. There's something else on the ground near the glass. What the fuck? It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's... I'm on a Kuma figure! I had to say it like how Monokuma would say it. Alright. Anything else? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink. And it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everybody knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned it more than once how good protein was for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take it to heart if I were you. I know, chill, LeBron. You know, since your ass done got traded, well no, you didn't trade, you signed with the Lakers, I'm gonna give you your respect, cause I know you've been putting in that work. Just like how you do on here, when you solving the murders, you go in and shoot them hoops, alright? Be cool. But still, this protein can, it's got a label on it. It says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten it from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must have been parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably gonna want to take note of that. Noted. I feel like it'll be an important clue later on. Nice. Thank you, Kyoko. Also known as LeBron. Alright, oh, I ain't even know the nasty ass fucking locker. And blah blah blah, the Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottles.
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Alright. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of the things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards, which was probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass on the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. What I'm trying to figure out is how a nigga got close to her. I mean, I know they kinda like got her in the back of the head, but fuck, man, that's not an easy feat. Huh? The locker is open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone... Excuse me. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I see someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then... Maybe the killer hid in there until the locker room was open, don't you think? I don't think so. And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Nah.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Think back before we opened the door. We looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and well, I wasn't gonna say that, but I was gonna say there was probably... Fuck. Well, fuck it, just keep going. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Something like that, I was gonna say. If they was hiding in that, we would have known. That would have been the first place we would have looked, even if it was closed. Yeah, so then... What does this handprint mean? Ugh, look at them shits, though. The boy had giraffes for fingers. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf blood stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, anything else? The door. This door is the only way in or out the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used to the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. The chair was shoved against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no other evidence on the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Alright, what about Sakura? Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in his chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she'd also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would cause her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file said specifically she hadn't suffered any other injuries. She committed suicide, dog. Son. That protein, somebody poisoned her. Either she committed suicide or somebody just straight up poisoned her. Not a chance. Oh, Lord, Miyukuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to the way she died. Alright, anything else? What about Hina?
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It has to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Uh-oh. What? Yeah. What? What? Alright. After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She'd asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. But if I stopped her by force, this never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible to not have regrets, I know. Alright. So I already know who to talk to. Blah blah blah. Alright.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept this as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Alright. Anything's in my front. Alright, there's more stuff. Alright, this shit. Blah blah blah. The time. It's around 1 o'clock right now, according to the Monokuma Sakura. I said the Monokuma Sakura, boy. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? Okay, that didn't do anything. Alright, what about Kyoko?
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type that would. She's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand on her? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they would expected to stand any chance against her.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then...
Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted me to meet with 2 other people. I need to go hear what they have to say. Alright. I gotta go talk to Toko and I gotta talk to Yashihiro. Alright. Knowing Yashihiro, he's probably rolling up fat ass blunts right now. And Toko is just whatever the hell she up to. I press the doorbell. Oh, I gotta get her voice ready. And after a few seconds...
Who's there?
Oh, she talking. Alright, cool. Ugh, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Slithered out the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet up with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said too, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. Wow, I feel like her room smells like Cheeto Puffs and fucking Listerine. Such an abundance of random fucking smells. Alright, no. There you go. I bet you smell like straight weed in there. I pressed the doorbell. Watch that fucking weed smoke or fucking hit the fuck out of me. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? You need anything? I need whatever the hell you smoking. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
What? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with, dude. Olga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well... When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and then she happened to mention others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then, dude. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I have it? Let's see. Hero is scribbling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. I needed something to roll this cushion. My bad, Makoto. You want to pass? You want to join, bro? With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. I'm so fucking high right now, dude. Trash.
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went, bro. She's like super crazy, dude. So, well, if you excuse me, there's some weed that needs to be smoked, dude. I'll talk to you later. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said it was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash. Okay, so I've heard from Tokyo Hero, and what next? I'll definitely have to look around at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, maybe I should find out more about that protein can we found in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Alright, let's go to the chem lab first. Alright, wrong button. I think this is the wrong room, but to check anyway. Actually, no, it's the right place. Or maybe not. Fuck. Everything's back to normal. Just like with Sayaka and Chihiro, Monokin was responsible, I'm sure. Oh, fuck! This is not the right place. This is when Hifumi and Kiyotaka got killed. Damn, I miss doing them niggas' voices. Especially Hifumi. Alright. Data lab. Classroom. Office. Headmaster. Locked shit. Oh, there it is, chem lab.
What?
Makoto, did you have an eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. Makoto, you gotta stand up for yourself sometimes, bro. Like, you just letting this nigga walk all over your ass. Like, you gotta, I know he like on top of you and as far as like money wise, but you gotta be like, nigga, you better put some respect on my fucking name. Or something like that, I don't know. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Look at this. Want me to call him yes sir? What the fuck do you think he is? I'm not calling you sir, bitch. Alright. This isn't my first time seeing this shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like these 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, that fucking big ass fucking, yes, that powder. I thought that was Gatorade, but alright. I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh, look at this shit. Look like piss. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
That's right. It can only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Alright, source of the powder. Alright. What about this shit up here? This looks like dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons, they're powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit, section C. Section B. Blah blah blah. Looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss to be as dumb as you, Makoto. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. This nigga, hell, dog. Again, Makoto, you gotta stand up for yourself sometimes, dog. You just letting this nigga be a Kuya talk to you any kind of way. You like, this nigga be a Kuya pimping the fuck out of Makoto right now. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked, by the way. Alright. Let's see. What's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and diet medicines. The protein drink. Why the fuck is C9 with the fucking supplements? I'm gonna label the letter A and the number. So I guess section A, huh? But wait. There's one bottle here and it's labeled Chem C9. I said labeled. Labeled Chem C9. Did someone put it here on accident? I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary. Section B has reagents and C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with the label from Section C. What was the bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Chem lab shelf has been added. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, anything else? Alright. What else? Alright. Oh, the fucking footprints. I thought I clicked on that. These are footprints? And they're only on the front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a... I said scene. Yep, my tractor. Alright, chill out. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop. Well, let's go. Chop. Get to work, bitch. Okay, Mr. Byakuya, sir. Damn, son. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
I see.
So when you look at this... So when you look at it like this... Interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelter. I said shelter, boy, what the fuck is wrong with me? Shelf, fuck. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes. I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what the Akuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these footprints are a really valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in the front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. There's like blah blah blah. Also looks like some. Oh, I'm ready to get to the fucking trial now. Mason. According to the footprints. I've already taken them. Maybe I should take it out of the rec room. Alright, real cool. Alright. Ugh, shit.
Hey,
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? It's good, LeBron. I'm finding all kinds of shit.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, or Byakuya, however you want to pronounce it, they're both claiming that they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway,
Well, I made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Alright, so he said Sakura, the shelves, and the fucking... All
just
right.
a second.
Just staring off into space is going to help you figure it. Staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Oh, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew,
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. Shit! It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there's still sometimes... I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
It's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Ooh, the fucking footprints, that's gotta be... Sakura got some small ass feet to fucking... If Makoto shoe size bigger than her, then what? It can't be that big. I don't know. Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Hey,
Next up is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows. Damn, son. Well, Sakura, a fucking tank, dog. This girl took 2 fucking... It took 2 fucking bottles to smash on her head to kill her. Damn. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Alright, the magazine shelf. Kyoko said the magazine shelf had a clue of some kind. Clue. Ah! The magazine is upside down. How's that important? Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore it in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. What the fuck? Toko. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word has been written in bold bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found out. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it, just like the case with Sayaka.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found out a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. What the heck? Then she's the killer, right? I'm gonna go beat that bitch's ass. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Hi, message. I think these are the bottles. I think Kyoko says she found a new clue about the Monokuma bottles. Something new. That one figure is missing. Or two figures. Because it said 2 bottles are smashed.
Hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all of the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. A correlation. Kyoko looking like, damn, this nigga's stupid. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so,
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Alright, Monokuma blah blah blah.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm that. You don't mind helping me, right? Of course I'll help you, LeBron! An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Can you gather all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get it to smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Nice. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. Damn, I love you, LeBron. Fuck. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare the weights? Of what? the pieces of glass you collected, and one from the Monokuma bottle is still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal Monokuma bottles. Boom, boom, even. It's balanced. Oh no, I'm saying it's balanced.
In other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you've picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected would be lighter. I did my best to get them all. But there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you arrived at one very persuasive conclusion. One of them bottles is not the same. So what do you think? It's all on you. Dong, about fucking time. Ready to get this shit done.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
This man,
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locker room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Oh shit. Trial time, boys and girls. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... The ultimate martial artist! Smiley face! A locker room murder mystery! Winky face! What the... Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it in a smiley face, it turns positive!
Yes, indeed.
For example... You're at a picnic and you find a dead body! Laugh out loud! This is just plain creepy, dude.
Well,
And how about the reverse?
here.
No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you ever have 100 friends crying?
What? He's right. That does make something seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. What the fuck? That face. I didn't know what to call it. I'll see you all down there, dancy. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
just the worst.
I don't get you guys. Fucking murderers. Especially you, Toka, you fucking bitch. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? Damn, I'm giving her Monokuma voice.
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer, you big-tit cow? What the heck? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. Damn, son. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Come on. It's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rock. Okay, get the fuck on with the oh my goodness. We watched the doors close. I felt it begin. I felt it begin its sinister descent. Damn, son, look at them numbers. It fell lower and lower. Suddenly as always. Ding dong ping pong. The door's open. What the fuck? Why is it Egyptian? Just the 6 of you? Huh? Really? It's so few. You must be so lonely. You say it like this is not your fault. We all know it. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate in, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. I feel like this nigga add a deadly such and such before each class trial. I noticed that shit. Alright, before I start, I'm gonna get some water and some snacks. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be doing a lot of cheating, so I'm gonna eat myself. And I'm back in action. Alright. Adjust my mic for a second. Alright. Alright, skills. Steady shipping mode. Yep. Let's go over the case. I mean, not the case, the evidence one more time. Crunchy ass chips, but they good as fuck though. The door. Sorry about it. The bus room. Candy. Bottle that's probably broken on that head. Kuma. The bottles. Protein drink. Still don't know who them fucking handprints for. You know, written notes stuff. Toko Bikuya. Yeah. But he didn't go. She didn't go for the garbage. Yep, he went. Yep, the powder. 2 blows, not 1. Dying message. The Kim lab. Source of the power. Alright. Let's get it. Let's get it on, bitch.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Which one of these 3 is the killer? But she must have some reason for believing that. Oh, it's been a while since I did this shit. Let me remember the controls. I know what triangles to shoot.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
There's gonna be some reason why he feels so strongly. I got it.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you...
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Yep.
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Oh, shit.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her. The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Damn.
Shoot!
Shit. Alright.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
I
Come
got it
on.
now.
There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
I think I got it now. Alright, oh yeah, I saw, oh yeah,
The
now.
fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all... There's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never went to.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Well, Hiro said can't be right. But Sakura only could have gotten the candy after they said it sucks. I know that because...
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Well, we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shiny message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Oh, LeBron stepping in.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. When Kyoko found the message with the dying message, it was...
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's an obvious problem. What Nero said before.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
There's something wrong with the girl she said just now.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Fuck.
Shoot!
Wow, it's confident in mine, so fuck.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Oh, fuck.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Confused.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
Fuck.
And I can tell you when I found... It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found that when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, it's wrong! When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true!
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh shit.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy. Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
What?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
The fuck?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I've asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Sure. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
Oh, I forgot. Oh, fuck.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
I don't think that's the end.
No,
Nope.
I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yep.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Wipe Toko. Oh shit.
Shoot!
Damn, I'm about to die. The current wants to pin the clown place. One thing needed sense. Why didn't use Sakura's finger? What?
Shoot! I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Where my phone at? Oh shit, I didn't even fucking see the... Oh,
I didn't want
fuck.
to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Fuck.
Shoot!
Where my phone at? I'm trying to find that shit. Where's my fucking phone at?
I didn't want to, but
Not
I
ready.
did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
I think I got it now.
You hit her from behind.
And you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. If
Router.
Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Give me 1 second. Where's my fucking phone at? Fuck. Oh. Well, I'm stupid as hell.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yep.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Because of the piece that was on the floor.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1
I
has
think
gone missing.
I get what's going on.
But
Somebody
how
mixed the
can you know
pieces
for sure
together
there
with the
were
other one.
6
That's why it
bottles?
weighs more. Ooh, shit.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles could seem to become clear. Connection must be... Come on. Oh, a bomb suit. I was about to spell chest with a T. Get the fuck, B. I don't need you.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
Missing one.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Please do, LeBron.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those four. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
This nigga here.
Yeah! Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Taking the bottle that was missing it was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
When we waved them bitches.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
When we wave them bitches together. Wave them motherfuckers, yo, bitch. That motherfucker heavy as fuck.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
That girl says surmise. I never heard
But
of that
someone
word.
did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because they smashed Sakura in the head with it.
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Real nigga status.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay.
So
That's
hot
why I
little
headed
ass is
in.
hiding in that fucking locker.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think we've come to this.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
That locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
It's not ridiculous at all. There's definitely proof that Toko was hiding in the rec room. Oh shit. A new element has been added to Bowtime Battles. Would you like to hear more? So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll be able to choose. Oh shit. Coup de grace. Oh shit. You'll select them the same way as during non-stop debate, simply pressing the L1 button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're gonna pretend you're set to the mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Well then, good luck and have fun. Thanks, game. Alright, let's get it.
It's a lie! I admit nothing! I hate you! I curse you! No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing! I curse you! I curse you! It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing! I hate you! I curse you! No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing! I curse you! That's enough!
This should prove it. Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
Haha.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Probably.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker. And put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
This nigga.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around...
Boy, Sakura a fucking tank.
There was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights!
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre! So that's good!
So that's good?
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
She a little too eager to vote.
What's wrong? Come on everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
We still ain't figure out the fucking poison.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
The main problem here is if the second attack from Toko really was the killing blow.
I I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Something's not right. I don't know what it is, though. I feel like it's the yellow powder, but I feel like something else is...
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me! I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma...
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Yeah, I feel like something's not right.
Shoot!
Jeez.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
In front of the shelf!
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
I just want to see what else they had.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
Ain't no way anybody here can
How
move
to make it
Sakura
look
body.
like I did it? Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me! I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors! There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that!
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Oh, so she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's possible. I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point,
in my
the
ears,
locker
dog,
was already
chill.
open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know! What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her, thank you very much. You're lying!
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Exactly.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
I know what it is. I just have to see more. If I get it wrong, I'm
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oh, I feel stupid.
Shoot!
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Sakura's true cause of death.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Maybe, I don't know.
So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. Shoot!
Alright.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
My throat.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
I'll be alright. Hold up, give me 1 second. Fuck. I'm back.
What was it that killed Ogre?
I figured it out, by the way.
It wasn't from Genocide Jill's
Have
attack.
to think about it. Not really.
What was it?
There's no other possible cause that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shock.
There we go. Fuck.
No, that's wrong.
Shit.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Damn.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
And I agree. I think she was poisoned.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
With the section A.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In
Section
A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
I got it!
Yep, that was the easy one.
The poison was actually in Section A.
That was the most obvious one.
You just said that Section A was for supplements.
Somebody
or
put
whatever.
that bitch right
Strange,
there.
isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Shit.
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. This nigga.
Huh? Master!
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
What the fuck is that yellow shit?
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
I can figure that out. Probably. Yeah, I got it. Shit. Damn, these letters coming at me fast.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Which actually wasn't a protein drink.
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Ooh.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
So how did the fucking bottle get
And
spilled
given
in
how
the first
clear
place?
the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Huh?
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and
I
Hina.
got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Oh, you want to test it? Yeah.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Mm-hmm.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
That's why I was saying, like, she was awful too
This whole
quick to
time,
get to the
you've
rush.
been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her.
Damn.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yep.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well... that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina,
Just do it.
please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder. And that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Until we figure it out. Stupid. Yeah, see, it has 690 in it. Stupid.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on...
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle...
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section...
No, that's wrong! You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
It was all over A.
That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
I don't think she that smart, my dude.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I didn't notice that was a footprint. Even if she meant to do it.
What the... Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in. and you went straight to Section A. So
So
you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
The fuck?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
That bottle.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Ooh.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just
Damn!
what is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass? The
It had
fuck?
sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Damn.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
I got you. I got you, son.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
To the window!
The window we broke to
Turn
get in
it
was
off.
light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where it was in the bottle. Well, fuck. I fucked up.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said,
I ain't gonna lie, I just
right,
picked
Hina?
one. I didn't pay attention to the question.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
The devil is
In
alive!
reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
She planted that fake evidence.
That had to be after the locked room
Maybe
was
it wasn't
opened.
fake, but...
In other words, after Sakura died.
Ooh, maybe it was fake evidence.
You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
What is it, LeBron?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
Nope.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Fusion rifle.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Alright, oh shit.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Yep, the protein can.
Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the wreck...
Yep.
No, that's wrong.
That man livid right now.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course! It came from the window you broke
the
to
glass
get
is
in!
underneath
What about
the fucking protein bottle!
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
Yup!
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yup.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before
Better
we
show
get to
Kyoko
that,
some respect,
we need
nigga.
to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room was none other than Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Yoko, don't lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C after getting to admit that. Damn, another one of these shits?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Fuck!
I hate you! You're a liar!
Oh, fucking up.
I hate you! You're a liar! I'm telling you, I did it! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Yes, I do.
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
Yes, it did.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
That Gatorade, that piss.
The powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
spilled
Sakura
on
must
her.
have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Damn this. Oh, shit.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
That's crazy.
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
Nope.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Damn, son. Come on. The one that killed Sakura was none other than... Mondo!
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Yep.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I was saying that from the very beginning.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly!
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life.
Because everybody hated her except
And
Hina.
that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
It's because...
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Yeah, nobody else could have
I'm
created it.
sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
It was Hina.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Yup.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
No, I didn't even think of that shit.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
Oh.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
Oh, shit.
I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Just like how Byakuya said earlier, I have to go get them. I didn't think about that part. I was thinking about what Byakuya said about the fucking getting the class trial over with. That's what I was thinking about.
You said we were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers.
Oh, shit!
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Yep.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everything.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Damn.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
But why? That's the better question.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Ooh.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right?
Oh, shit.
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
Time to wrap this shit up.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Uh-oh. Let's get it. Alright, so she slipped the note. So then, oh shit. Where your boy getting his note at? Look at this nigga look! And Toko like, oh shit! Oh shit, it's fucking Sakura! Oh no, I'ma die! Alright, let's see. So that's when she, oh fuck. That's when she hid. Hide from Sakura, cause nigga not gonna beat Sakura in a straight up fight. Let's be real. So that's when Hiro grabbed the bottle. Oh shit. Alright. So we grab that bottle. I hope that's in the right place. Drew Toko. Let me get the fuck out of here, bro! Alright. Is that when she came in or came out? I can't really tell. Okay, that's when she saw it. Alright, let's see. What did she do with the magazine that had the dying message written on it? Okay, cool. Fuck. Fuck! Alright, Toko. Genocide. Took the queen one and smashed that over her head. What was in the Malcolm Murata that genocide Jack hit Sakura with? There it is, right here. Ugh, what the fuck is this? And that girl really tanked that fucking shit, dog. Boy. Alright. What actually killed Sakura? What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab, right? Fuck. And she drunk that shit. Alright, that's when we came in. There was something on the floor near Sakura's body, which someone grabbed. She hit that shit. Oh, fuck. What was that they switched with the... What was that they switched with the bottle of poison and left on the rec room floor? Make sure I got the right stuff. Alright, let me look over this one more time. Alright. Fuck. Shit. Alright. Damn, this shit going by so slow as fuck. Alright. Notes. This nigga. Ha, I'm getting ready to hide. Alright. Whatchamacallit? Alright, fuck it.
Here's exactly what happened.
If I get it wrong, so be it.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Okay, got that right.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yep.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Toko looked like a cockroach.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
I feel like a piece of candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Aw, shit. Oof. Alright. Wait. What was in the... Ah, I should look at those more often.
The killer is... you! Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
Oh, she daisy.
She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Them chemicals.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
She said, "Lord, I'm coming home."
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Got that.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
That's crazy.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized?
Uh-oh.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Ooh.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Ooh. All you hear is my fucking oohs in the background. Oh, hey, let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, dab. In the Bitcoins, bitch. Out the Bitcoins, bitch.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
This...
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So it's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died here.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, fuck. What? The reason Sakura died is cause all of you pushed her in a corner. You all killed her. Ain't kidding me saying I killed her. I ain't do shit. I actually like Sakura, so don't pin that bullshit ass, oh, you killed her too, on me. Fuck out of here with that. So that's why
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. No, don't go. No. Well, then, fuck. Just keep going. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious?
That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I can't go down! I don't care how I have to suffer with this! It's my fault after all! But now, you're suffering because of me!
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me!
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt!
That bit my fucking tongue, by the way. Sakura? Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. My throat fucking hurts like a motherfucker now. Which is why she wanted me to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked them to meet? You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about... what? Listen, don't do it if they all gang up on you at once. Even you.
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. Damn, son. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... Damn. This girl really tanked too. Damn, son. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I mean, I just wanted to go smoke some weed, but she said no. I mean, please forgive me, Hina. You want some kush too?
What are you saying?
Excuse me. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina,
You came.
Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Can I ask you to? Damn, going out, doing what she loved. Drink it. Oh, excuse me. Shit. Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. Fuck. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. But when I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please! Open the door!
Why?
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 Why'd she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she'd bled. If someone hurt her, she'd felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died. I hated all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right here when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. This is all bullshit. I'm just ready to get to the execution. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I knew what she was thinking. 'Cause her and me?
In other words...
Well, what I'm trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? Explain. What if fuck. What if it really was like this? Last Testament, Sakura Ogami.
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Is it an obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina to put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You... lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up. Liven things up? Fuck, I can't read for shit.
Well now.
I can't help it. But if you took my little scribble... oh, shit. I can't help it if you really... I can't help it if you took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
It isn't just so unfortunate. Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Oh.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool. I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things. And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
All because fucking
However,
Sayaka...
as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken. I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course. Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic. I got jokes.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness. So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind. My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Sorry.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well. But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Damn.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
We gotta clap it up.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Again, we gotta give Sakura a round of applause. That took guts, balls, even though she a dude, not a dude, but still, standing ovation for Sakura, dog. The realest nigga out of everybody in this fucking school. Didn't Sakura didn't feel cornered? She excuse me. Didn't die among hating us? Fuck. I fucked it up, but just keep going.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
that was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Damn.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
Oh. I knew you would try to stop me. If I can't thwart the Mastermind's plan, if I can't keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. To show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else, no matter what. Just survive.
But...
I don't feel like reading that. My throat's starting to hurt.
What are you gonna do?
But I am gonna read his one. I like reading his. But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. That is fucked up on so many levels. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for triggering Hina with that fake-ass suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. I just said I don't feel like reading, but this is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we needed to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Oh, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of this game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Ooh. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no point in participating in the game, which has lost that sense of excitement. Is why I would no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap up the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. But Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can get you on fire. Everyone?
Hey.
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? I don't think I'm getting what she's saying. If you're talking about weed, then I'm down.
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
No comment. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead! You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Black News dead doesn't mean I just can't summon whatever old stupid I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yahoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Shit. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, son. Boy! That nigga swole as fuck! Oh. Excavator Destroyer. Boy! Boy! This nigga going in! Is it a bowling ball now? Damn. You?
Oh no!
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! Whew! Everything took a hold of me. Me and my little grill on my plate of chicken. Hey, they go fix me some while you at it, nigga. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried boiled. Fried boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled, that's where it's at.
So. But still. I'm gonna do my best.
Damn. Black Buddy and Boiling will be both. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you get him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop! He was my friend! And you killed him, you bitch! You Oreo-looking motherfucker! I'll get you, it! I'll fucking beat the shit out of you! Is this what you call animism? When a soul dwells within all beings, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him?
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop, and I knew we were using to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the very start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Excuse me. Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you can call it a gift. Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you can call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that stuff. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Just like unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the toes of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery at the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been heap deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You could just stop at the most important bit? It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's time to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's no... Like I'd ever let any of you grease balls have it. But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser! Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. Let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Excuse me. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? That's fucked up.
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You should get some rest, you know. I'm out of 500. And maybe sometime reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. And you sure you don't want to graduate? Can't you really get free for regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. All about Sakura's final message. Her last clue that'll help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoka said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
What?
Hey.
Answer me, what did you do? Alright, blah blah blah. The mastermind did something about it. What are you trying to say? The mastermind did. The mastermind did to us. Okay, we already get it. I mean, the mastermind put a bomb in us or something? And generally, the sensor goes off and the bomb explodes. I've seen stuff like that in movies, comics. Not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford it now, so I was like...
Yo!
The class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head back up?
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here.
But... Hina must feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would have never lost to that kind of challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoka and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached the point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
What the fuck? I can't suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball because you're a sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder why you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous! I want to be the abusive give and take me! I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. Class trial came to an end, and that's why I speak academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We ran back our rooms, and before long, night snuck upon us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Oh, I can hear a voice. Oh no, it's something different. What? Keep up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from my deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Damn, what's up, Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. But what are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Anyways, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? What's up, Dukes? LeBron? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember when Sakura said at the end of her note, I'm not going to just lie down and die, I will fight you? I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Damn. Let's head there right the fuck now. Blah blah. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, didn't open. Tried again, but must be locked. What was it that Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Gah. Breaking you to a locker room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that you don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? This man, huh? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? To Kyoko?
You too? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I am positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah! Go on! Get out of here! Shoot! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Wait, hold on! Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the inside, which was so naturally locked, and then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured out it would be in the conversation, but always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then, that was over. But as soon as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Who? The fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be the mastermind? It was right next to me. Once again, let's go into
Mukuro Ikusaba. The
Murkrow?
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Damn. I wonder what she looked like. That was probably Rey Mysterio. Chapter 4 in. Only 6 remain. What the fuck? 7? That was in the corner of my eye. Altar lump. That's fucked up.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, I know her name by now.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Fucking Rey Mysterio probably practicing some more ways to knock me out.
Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we were faced with another murder. What the fuck? 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What in the world? In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway.
Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet.
Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. You're gonna start calling you best mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you? Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko?
Jeez, how long is that rock you're hiding under? How low is that rock you're hiding under?
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya has warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressure button. Alright. Whew, that was fucking eventful as a motherfucker. Let me save again. That shit was insane. And oh shit, I fucking. Alright, well I can end it right there. This might be the last stream of 2017. Oh, 2018, shit. I don't know yet. But I am gonna prepare something special before the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. I'm trying to talk like Vin Diesel. It's not working, but listen to me eat a zaps. Who chews like that? First of all, I'm gone. Bye.